Welcome to Keeping It Simple, a ministry from Calvary Chapel Bible Church in Watsonville, California. I am your host, Marty Rodriguez, and we're going to continue our series on God's character right after this. Usually in Keeping It Simple, we answer questions about Christianity or about the Bible using the Bible. But lately we've been doing a series on God's character. I think that's something that's been lacking in the modern church. Not learning the character of God and not learning how to recognize His character. Because sometimes we hear stuff and we go, that doesn't line up with God's character. So today we're going to be looking at one of the aspects of His character, which is God knows everything. So the verse that I'm going to put up it's a small verse. It's in Psalms 147 verse 5. Again, that is Psalms 147 verse 5. I'm going to put that up on the screen for you, and you can pause it, read it, study it, and then we're going to come back and talk about God knowing everything. As we see in that one verse, it's very powerful. It tells us that God knows all knowledge, So that's one of the aspects of God's character, is that God is totally aware of everything that is, will be, and shall be. One thing that we forget, or we gotta look at, is that God knows everything. There are 4 things that we need to look at, and to really understand the knowledge that He has, or we tend to forget the knowledge He has. One is God. Only God knows everything about Himself. So God knows everything about Himself, which is kind of like, it's not it's a no-brainer. I mean, God knows everything about Himself. And some people would say, I know everything about myself. God is God. He should know everything about Himself because I do. But I know that through my life, I have seen, I have done things, I have said things, I have acted in ways that I never thought I could do. I never thought I could say that. I never thought I would do that. I was surprised to find out things about myself. If I'm being pushed so much, I could become a totally different person. But in God knows who He is, and He never goes out of character. He's who He is yesterday, today, and tomorrow. He doesn't change. Some people go, the God of the Old Testament is a little bit different than the God of the New Testament. No, it's the same God. That He's not involving or like evolution, or He's changing. Some people, that's why we got new revelations, new books, and new everything, because God is changing. No. Nope. God doesn't change. The second thing about this is only God knows everything about His creation. God knows everything about His creation. You know how scientists always read reinventing what they learn, or saying, oh, we got something new. I remember growing up as a kid, dinosaurs were big old lizards that had scales, and they look gray and maybe brown and walked around kind of lazy. Now, according to scientists, they were big. Some were not that big, but some were big. But they had feathers, and they were more colorful. And they didn't go roar. They were choop. They're reinventing or rediscovering or redefining what dinosaurs are. So the old pictures of the old big old lizard all gray or brown, it's no longer correct according to them. Now we gotta draw them more like a giant chicken with weird feathers and colorful, and they don't go rrr, they go choop. They're always reinventing or rediscovering things that changes what we know. But God already knew that. God knows His creation. He knows how everything is made because He made it. So there's nothing new under the sun for Him. That's another thing. God cannot be surprised. God cannot be, wow, I didn't know that. No, He knew it. The third thing is, only God knows everything that has ever happened or will happen. God knows the past, the present, the future at the same time. Like I said a little while ago, we cannot surprise God. I didn't see that happening. I didn't know that. God doesn't have to be re-educated. He knows. And we can't go through, hey God, did you? Yeah, I knew. But did you? Yes, I knew that. But did you? Yes, I knew that too. But I knew it before you even thought about it. God knows everything that ever happened and will happen. And some people go, well, if God knows everything, then why did He allow things? Why didn't He stop certain things? That is a big question. And, that's a big, big question. But we gotta look at it this way. God knows everything. He allows certain things to happen. And sometimes, if we look beyond the tragedy, beyond the hurt, beyond the loss, we will see God's hand at work. We will see something greater coming out of the ashes of that. We only see a small part. We don't see the big part sometimes, or most of the time. So when God allows like 9/11 to happen, or a little kid that just, playing in the street and gets run over for no reason, or gets hit by a stray bullet by a gangbanger, and God allows that, and we're like, why did you? Because there's something bigger behind that. Yeah, it's tragic, it's sorrowful, it shouldn't happen, but God can use and will use that for His glory. And someone that we may never see it. Somebody might read that story in some other country and read the story about a stray bullet that hit a kid, and that person might read that story in another country and decide to leave the gang lifestyle, and may even decide to become saved and become a Christian. We don't know. We don't know. The fourth thing is, only God knows everything about us. He knows us inside out. Like I said earlier, I have, in my own life, I have said and done things and thought things, and I have acted in the ways that I never thought it would come out of me. I never thought I was possible to be that person. I didn't know that was in me. But God knows what's in you. God knows me. He knows us. He formed us. He knows us. So He knows who we are. And that's why the Bible says He knows He will not test you or tempt you more than you can handle. He knows how far or how much of a temptation we could take. He knows how we are made, how we are wired. So, we cannot let that what we know. I don't like to say that because we don't know. Only God knows. When people say God doesn't know what I'm going through, what He does. I know I say that in my life when I'm hurting and stuff happens. I tend to tell people, nobody knows what I'm going through. But the truth is, there are people that may know what I'm going through, but God knows what I'm going through. And God knows what you're going through. God knows everything about you. And we can say, no, nobody knows. God doesn't know. If He knew, He wouldn't let me go through that. With this, I'm getting close. If we think about it, every time we think, well, I am never going to be able to go through this. But yet, we go through it and we come out. Every time I thought I was in a situation or depressed or whatever to the point where I'm never going to recover, I think to myself, I'm not going to recover. Guess what? I came out because God knew how much I could take, and He was there to help me to come out. We gotta remember this. God knows everything. He knows everything about Himself. He knows everything about His creation. He knows everything that happened and will happen. He knows the past, present, and the future. And He knows us. He knows everything about us. With that kind of God, we should be able to live a life with knowing that that's the type of God that we worship. We should be able to live a life knowing that, you know what? God has everything in control. And even if I panic, He's still in control. So, I hope this was helpful. Again, this is a series on God's character. I think it's something that we need to study. I don't think it's been out there. I mean, it's out there, but I think a lot of Christians forget that because I hear them say, God told me this. And it's totally against God's character. Again, this has been Keeping It Simple in Ministry from Calvary Chapel Bible Church in Watsonville. My name is Marty Rodriguez. I hope this has been helpful. As I always say at the end of these videos, go find yourself a good church that teaches the Word of God. And not only teaches it, that practices it, puts it into practice, and become a member of that church. And not only become a member, start serving in that church. Because the more we serve, the more we're going to grow. And the more we grow, the more we're going to get to know who God really is. And thank you for watching this video. May God bless you. Until we see each other again, have a great day.